Good day, my farming friends. How the heck are you? Welcome back to the Old Kiwi Farm in the Versatile with the plow and the cultivator and Sarge in the tractor spreading line. How you doing? Good to see you. 12:49 in the afternoon. I am down here in those fields that we started harvesting last time at night, and now I am making a big field and plowing it all together. How do you like them apples? So that is what is going on. Now, I did buy a disc from a disc plow kind of thing from Zeke, but it wasn't working real well. So he suggested I go with the John Deere 2410 and the cultivator on the back. I absolutely love this thing. I think it's the greatest thing ever. So that's what I ended up with, and my plow was worth a little more than these two pieces of machinery. So I got a little extra money, $39,000 in the bank. Now, I did a thing, though. I did a thing, and Jacinta B is going to be falling out of her chair here in a second in her office. I decided that I should add field 30 to this collection of fields. So I bought field 30. I had to borrow some money. Let me set the cruise here, and then I can show you. I bought field 30. So there it is. So here is Sarge. He is spreading lime. I am plowing it all together here. But I did end up buying field 30, so now I have a loan of $950,000. Yep, it's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. So I have Kiwi Bena out doing some fertilization on our fields. Of course, Sarge is right over there. He is spreading lime on this field, and then I might use that bednar and cultivate that in. I should have, but the problem is you can't lime until you plow the stuff together. Otherwise, you won't get the, so... I have to kind of do it backwards. I suppose I could, for the sake of time, just plant right into it. Normally you would plow in some lime, but maybe I can oversee that. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But this is going to be one big honking cotton field. I'm excited about it. I am just thrilled about this. Now, we still have one field left to go. Field 43, which we harvested as well, has not been planted. Sarge went over there and got it lined. Where's 43? What am I doing here? 43 is way up here. So Sarge did get that line before he came down here. So I have to get 43 planted, and then we're good to go. 43 in this field planted, and then we're good to go with another loan of $900,000. But we have got stuff in the brewery. So we're making the MINN Pale Ale, the Sophie's wheat lager. Also, I have arranged with the sawmill to get wood chips from all the trees they took down and get pallets to the distillery, and we can start making some other fancy stuff there too. So we will have a bunch of income coming in. Now, the good news is I have like 13,000 bushels of wheat. I've got barley. I've got corn. I thought I ran out of carrots, but it turns out I have some carrots too. So there is stuff in the silos, stuff that's ready to go. The honey production, I tell you, it's tough. I keep doing it a little bit every day, but it's not making me a bunch of money. It's not, and it's painful. It really is. It's all hands on. It's more of a thing that Mouse does. Like when Mouse plays his map and he goes out and walks his calves and stuff like that. Yeah, that's more for him. Now, the other big development in the area was I was contacted by some members of the old Farm Crew Live way back in the day. Started in FS17, carried it on to FS19. People like SUZIECREAMCHEESE, good old Happy, Trail Pat, Farmer Manu, Old Decrepit James, New James, Knickers, The Hobbit, the whole crew. They thought that they wanted to do a little cotton harvest with me, and they thought that'd be a great idea. I can't wait to do that. So they made a proposition to me, and I'm still considering it. I went out there, I took a look at it, but it involves my field number 1 that I had leased, the big one up in the corner. It involves field number 1. See, they want to buy the whole map. They want to buy that whole section over there, and they want to plant cotton and make some bonus money, some little gambling money. I don't know what they want it for. But they're willing they want me to do the work. They're gonna help out. Yep, we'll get the whole crew back together. They're gonna help out, but I have to give up the lease. The lease I have at number 1 so they can buy it. I still have the contract till the end of the year, and I could do some work and I'll get a little percentage off it. They want to plant that whole thing in cotton. So here's what it looks like, my friends. Right here. Yep. So they have purchased 1, 5, 6, 7, and 14. The sawmill has taken care of the trees. I kind of did a little border work for them. But that's going to be one big cotton field. And here's how it's going to work. If I do the work, and I do the plowing, I do the planting, I do the harvesting, I am going to get 20% of the income. Yep, I do all the work. I get 20% of the income from that big cotton harvest. I got to pay for the seed. I got to use my equipment. I got to give up my field number 1. So I have to give up field number 1. But I figured it might be worth it because the whole thing, here's the best thing about it. If you add all the fields together, it's 160 acres, a quarter section. That's a big honking field. So I'm thinking I might do that. I give up field number 1. I use my equipment. I do the work, and I get 20% of the cotton generated revenue off that field. So I'm going to do that. This is like a little ode to FS19. The end of 19, a little farm crew live reunion. Do something fun with them. I have never done a huge cotton harvest, so that's what I'm thinking. A huge, Sarge is out of lime. Oh, Sarge, you're out of lime over there. Oh, go get some. $69 to fill that thing with lime. So that's kind of my plan. So what I'm doing now, I'm going to finish this field. I'm going to get this all plowed together. Sarge is coming behind me with the lime. I might have to just put on the buy lime thing. And so he can buy lime. He can finish up this field. I have Kiwi Bena out doing some fertilizing. If you look at the map, we've got, up on field 3 right now. So she is finishing field 3. And then I got to do, probably do some 43 there. And I think we're all caught up on the fertilizing except for 40 and 11. And then everything else will have to have another growth stage, and then we can get caught up. But I'm a little sad losing field 1, and I'm a little sad losing field 14, but it is what it is. For them, I will do anything for them. So, oh crap, I can go in there and do that now. Maybe it automatically does that. Field 1 is sold. So it's already come up as sold. Field 14. Field 14 is leased. I want to end the leasing on that. Yeah, I don't need to do 14. And what was the other one? I thought it was 1. 2, 3, 4. Wait, no. It's, crap, what field is that? It's, I thought it was 1. Oh, it's 4. No, it is 1. I own 1. I lease 2, 3, 4. Okay. So I own 1. Oh, man, here I was thinking that I had 1 leased. I already own 1. Oh, well, I'm going to have to, maybe I should ask for 25%. I already own 1. I was thinking I leased 1. No, I leased 14. Okay. Well, that kind of changes thing up a little bit. I was wrong. I told them that I leased it. Well, maybe I should get 25%. Well, I should at least get what I have on mine, right? So, let me just set this here. I should at least get, because you got to figure out, I have to figure out the percentages, because I should get the cotton out of 1, because I already own 1, and then I should get a percentage out of 5, 6, 7, 14. So maybe if you figured out, yeah, I should get mine. Well, how am I going to know where the border is? Maybe I should just, I don't know, we'll have to figure something out. All right, if anybody has any great ideas, let me know. We'll have to figure something out with that. But I got to do all the work too, so I should get a bunch more money. That's not fair for them to just sit at their computers and play video games. So I have to do all the work, and they get a big paycheck at the end. So we got that going on. We have a lot going on, and we are, oh crap, happy Friday to you too, by the way. Happy Friday, good to see you. We are down to, 10 days? 10 days away. Wow. Exciting stuff, isn't it? But this field is coming along pretty good. Now, here's the other monkey wrench. Here's the other wrench in the equation. Zeke was telling me that he thinks that I should invest more money, borrow more money, and buy 31, 29, and 28, which have crops, two oats and 1 wheat field. Or no, 29 is oats, 31 is oats, 28 is barley. I should buy those 3 fields, harvest them, and then connect them with this field. What do you think about that? Should I do that, or should I not do that? Do it? Not do it? I don't know. Adding those 3 fields in is $1.2 million. Now, because I bought field 30, I already have a loan of, like I said, $950. So I got to add $1.2 million on top of that. So I'm back in debt. The question is, how much money can I make from all this cotton and corn harvest that I'm going to be doing? And beer, and whiskey, and rum, and vodka. Oh, crap, we're going to have all kinds of income, aren't we? Is it worth the investment? I think it's worth the investment. And here's why I think so. Because we're 10 days away from the end of FS19. I mean, I always said, I'll go back and revisit 17, FS17. I did a couple times, and then you forget about it, right? So basically, when FS22 comes out, it's the end of FS19. I mean, let's be honest. It's the end. You're done. So the last 10 days, I mean, why not have a little bit of fun with it, right? Why not enjoy it, do something different? And if I end up in the hole a little bit, well, I ended up in the hole a little bit, but I don't think I will. I don't think I will be. I think. I mean, how much money in cotton is this field going to generate? A lot. And the big field over there, plus all the other fields that I have cotton. I've got, I've got cotton planted all over the map too. So, which is my money. My money. My money. That's an ode to, is it Mr. Deeds? Yeah, I think it was Mr. Deeds. But, first things first. Okay, I'm just wrapping up this field. This is done. I got that little section down there, and I got the little section right here. But this field is done. Sarge can finish liming it, and then I'm going to get this planted with cotton. I still have 2 days to plant cotton, today and tomorrow. So the first 2 days of early summer, today's the first day of early summer, so I still have tomorrow to get cotton in the ground as well. Then I need to decide, invest $1.2 million, buy, so that field there is oats. So I have to get the sawmill to come in and take all the trees down, which kind of works for me because then I can have wood chips to go into the pallet making process. So we got that. I'd have to combine 3 fields, cut down trees, add more, lime more, seed more. I mean, it is a big adventure. It is a big adventure, but with this setup, it doesn't work too bad. I don't know. I'm just trying to find a way to end on a high note, and what more could be done than a big cotton harvest? Or should I just leave it alone? Should I just leave it alone? I'll tell you what. I won't decide on that right now. You let me know if I should harvest those 3 fields, add them together, or not. You let me know, and the majority rules, okay? So we'll do that. So in the meantime, I got to wrap this up, and then I have to get over to field 43 where Sarge just limed, and I got to get that, use these 2 implements and get that plowed up, and then I'll probably jump into a planter and go from there. Sophie and Granny, they had the day off today. They are visiting the falls or the au pair, to poo. I forget. Some weird thing they're doing down there. They're visiting some. I can look it up and let you know when I come back. But yeah, they're off today, so it's just Kiwi, Granny, and myself. But let me wrap this up. I'll get over to field 43. We will do that field real quick, and then I'll probably jump in the planter and start doing some planting to wrap this up. Now, I probably shouldn't. Well, let's see, because I'm right here, so yeah, I really can't start planting. Well, I could start planting. Well, I don't really want to start planting if I add these 3 together. I'd have to get, if I did that, I'd have to, yeah. So I still have more field work to do over here too. But I think when Kiwi gets done fertilizing, I'm going to send her over and she can run the plow over here a little bit. And then I got to get 43 planted. 43 goes to cotton as well. So I can jump in the planter and get that done as well. So we can do that. But oh crap! You know, every time I stop this tractor, it doesn't hang on to the GPS. It wiggles a little bit, but it's funny how that works. Anyways, let me wrap this up. I'll get over to 43. We'll do that, and we'll kind of make a game plan from there, my friends. But happy Friday! Thanks for joining in today. I sincerely appreciate that. You have yourself. I hope your week is going well. I hope your week is absolutely outstanding. But I don't want to make sure I take out their grass here at the spinnery. But we'll see you in a little bit, my friends. All right, over here on field 43, we got the big one done there. I'm just going to call it field 30. That's the biggest part of that field. I'll call it the 30s field. Got that done, got over here. And now I'm getting this one all taken care of, and then I'm going to jump in the planter and get the cotton planted in this field. We still have to decide about those 3 other fields and the harvest to do over there, and kind of go from there. Kiwi is still wrapping up some spraying. I think we're going to go down to field 11 and 40 and get spraying done there, and we'll be sitting pretty good. But this is not going to take me too long with this apparatus. I'm absolutely loving this John Deere 2410 plow. The only thing I don't like about it, in all honesty, is I don't think, well, it wouldn't be considered a plow. I would call it a field cultivator. And here's why. If you look at it, those are more or less cultivator shovels and not a plow. Like a chisel plow would be one straight long shovel, not those wing shovels, which is more like a field cultivator, but it does give you the plowing state. But it works out. You know, you can't be perfect in this game, but I like the way that it cultivates behind you. So I'm kind of liking it. I love this versatile too. I got to figure out what to do about that. I still owe money on this. But we'll wait and see next time after... Oh, crap. I suppose it would help if I actually turned the plow on, wouldn't it? Now the question is, does this field need to be plowed? I didn't think it did, but after, no, doesn't really need to be plowed. But I just kind of like using this thing. It you know, I could just hook up to the back and just run over real quick, but you know, you would technically plow in the lime, so I don't mind it. I kind of like it. And a lot of the farmers in my neck of the woods are going to this kind of a setup because it saves you time, and you don't have to go over the field twice with two different implements. You get it done in one swap, and so it works out pretty good. So it is like a very commonly used tool in my neck of the woods. So that's why I kind of went with it. And Zeke suggested it, so he's a wise man. Now, like I said, I'm gonna get this done. I got to jump in the planter. We'll get this planted with cotton, and then we'll be caught up on the fertilizing, and then I have to get this thing over to the farm crew. I'm gonna call it the farm crew field. I still got to figure out what to do there because technically, I think I could do this two ways, and maybe we should vote on this as well. Because I own Field 1, which is worth $851,396. So technically, I could sell that to them, to the farm crew. They could have this whole piece of land here. They could give me 20% of the cotton off of it for all my work using my equipment and doing my planting. That would actually kind of make sense, wouldn't it? I think. And then I could, in turn, take that $851,000 and I could buy these 3 fields. That's option number 1, okay? Option number 2, I keep number 1. I plant it with cotton. I get my cotton off of that plus a percentage of this. So I don't know. You tell me what you think you would do. Yeah, well, those 2 things I'll have ready for next time, and we'll have a plan of action to go on with that. But that's kind of my thought. Yeah, I should maybe just sell number 1 to them. I never thought about that. And then go from there. I don't know how the Kiwis would like that, losing 1 field though, because when Sophie and I leave here and they kind of take over, they would lose field number 1, but they would gain 3 other fields there too. So maybe you can crap in one hand and wish in the other and see what gets filled first. But I don't know. A lot of plowing to do today. A lot of plowing. I tell you. We got a long. It seems like we're nearing the end there. We can just relax and have a beer and take a deep breath. On the other hand, it seems like, oh my God, we got so much more work to do yet. So I don't know. It's a pickle, tickle my pickle kind of thing, you know. But let me wrap this one up. I'll be done here shortly. I'm just gonna keep going around in circles. I think I was just gonna go back and forth, but I'll just keep going around in circles, and then we'll get this thing planted and kind of go from there. Alrighty, that is all done there. I'm gonna pull into the yard with this big, look at that. That's a big long shindig there, isn't it? Pull into the yard of that. I'm gonna jump into the Kloss tractor with the planter, and we will see. I think it's got seed in there. I'll double check, but I think it's got some cotton seed in there because we were planting cotton with it. I'm just like running out of room here at the farm. I have got crap laying everywhere. Got the seeder over there, which I bought and I never even used. That kind of sad. Oh crap. What's going on there? Nicholson Farm, shop machinery repairs, working on my tractor? Must be. Interesting. I tell you what, that guy just jumps into the whole thing. Because I don't think my seeder, oh crap, don't scratch up the combine, that'd be bad. I bought that thing and I never used it. I don't think it plants cotton, to be honest with you. No, I don't think it does at all. Yeah, it doesn't plant cotton, which is too bad. I don't know why I bought that when I had all the other stuff planted. There's got to be a reason. Somebody might know. I don't know. That's kind of sad, but well, okay, it is what it is. Let's see what happens. Oh, holy crap! Oh, it's running. Holy buckets! I'm sorry, Nicholson Farm Shop Machinery Repair. I just kind of took out your building there. Okay, he's got cotton in here. This thing is weird. I wonder, it's the, there is a little problem with this planter though, see? Because every once in a while, when you leave it be, it causes problems. It drives off by itself, and the front tires on the tractor start coming up. So there is an issue with it. It does have some issues. Like if I left it running and jumped out now, it would start to move on. Eventually it would start to move, and that's what happened. It moved right into that shop there. But I can overlook it. I can overlook it. Okay, we got cotton in here. I got some liquid fertilizer in this thing. I'm ready to go. I'm going to get 43 planted. And, man, once I get that done and Kiwi gets some fertilizing cut up, I'm going to feel pretty good. I'm going to feel pretty good. We have 2 more big fields of cotton to do. But I like the idea that we're staggering them out, because otherwise, you know, then you have all the cotton already in one day and you feel like you just got to go gung-ho. And I do got to be mindful that I will probably have to lease now 2 cotton harvesters. So that's one thing. And then I got to decide if I'm going to go round cotton bales or square cotton bales. That would be the other thing I have to figure out. I'm going to start up here. I'm not going to go around this field. I have a big enough place to make a headland. So we'll get that thing unfolded. I really do like this planter. I just wish that they would fix the issues with it. It gets a little wobbly there. A little wobbly. Little wobbly. All right. Let's get it lined up here. I love the sound of this thing too. That's the other thing, cool thing I like. I like the sound of these fans on these planters. Let's fire it up. Yep. Love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Oh, I should probably get a try to get a line on here too, huh? That makes sense. Line on there. There you go. I'm over a little bit. That's okay. That's okay. Yeah, I love this thing. I absolutely love this planter. It's really darn cool. The sound of it is even better yet. Oh, we've got to be inside of it. Hey, look at that. You got buckets. Cool. So, I'm telling you, I'm a little sad. I am a little sad that it's all coming to the end. But, you know, 53, 54, whatever we're on now, I mean, it's it's been a lot of work. And, you know, I was asking people about how many hours. You wouldn't believe the messages I got in the comments. The most I saw was from Six Wheel and Papa. Yep, the guy down there in Scooterville. Holy crap. Does he have hours? Yeah, that's the most I've seen. But it's really interesting on how many hours people have played this game. Pretty damn cool, actually, if you ask me. So I like it. So thanks a lot for doing that. I don't know. Maybe somebody knows. I know I've had a few questions, and I was gonna go on my PlayStation, and I forgot all about that. I was gonna look. How do you check the hours on the PlayStation? Can you check the hours besides each individual save game? That'd be another thing I'd have to find out. I can't remember. Okay, that works out pretty good. That's looking good. Yep, that's looking good. Cotton in here. Cotton in here, my farming friends. Man, I keep it at 89 degrees outside. 89 degrees outside. Wow. I think it was over 100 the other day here. And then in the real world, holy crap, we got a snowstorm. We got the first snowfall of the year here. Yep. It makes me want to go to Arizona or Florida or Texas. Get the heck out of this snow crap. I'm not a big fan. I'm kind of a wuss when it comes to snow. Yep, my fingers, I have problems with my fingers. My fingers start to freeze up. Then I got to run inside and run with warm water. It's like circulation problem or something. I don't know. Maybe I'm just dying. I don't know. But anyways, that's all the news from Lake Wobegon. I can't think of anything else. We have a couple decisions to make. We've got to decide if we are going to sell number 1 or keep number 1. And then we have to decide if we should buy the other 3 fields, harvest the crops, and then even make that one field bigger. That's what we got to decide. And I was thinking about this last night. I was talking to Zeke there last night, and I was saying to myself, why didn't I do this earlier? Why didn't I start to combine these fields earlier and go from there? But I don't know. What ifs? You can always, what's that saying go? I'll think of it here. Hindsight is 20/20 or something like that. Yeah. So it's one of those things you just never know. I have to kind of go with it. So we have that ourselves on field number 1. We got to decide if we're going to sell it, keep it, and what we're going to do there. And then we have to decide on the other 3 fields down by just north of 30. That would be, oh crap, that would be 31, 28, and 29. So we got to go 31, 28. Let me put the cruise control on so I can see that. It didn't go on. Go. Yeah, that'd be 28, 29, and 31. Man, that would really... Sarge, you're missing a few spots there, buddy. Holy crap. And then it looks like Kiwi is done on 40. So all she has left to do is 11. And we're all cut up on the spraying until the next growth cycle. So I'm loving it. Excuse me. As McDonald would say, I'm loving it. But it might be shorter today. But I got a lot to do. I got a lot to do in the background. I've got to... and I don't know, maybe I'll do another one of those short little time-lapse videos. I got to go up and I got to finish plowing that big field over there. And regardless if I sell number 1 or not, I got to do the plowing over there too. So I got that to do, and then trying to think what else do I got. I got that to do. I got some animal work. I got some honey work. Oh, I got to go get some pallets and get down to the whiskey for the barrel production. So I have that to do. I got all kinds of stuff to do. So maybe later today, maybe you'll see another one. I don't know, a little time lapse. You know, the time lapse things are only like 4 or 5 minutes long. I mean, a lot of people don't like time lapse, but it just kind of shows what's going on in the background. But I'll leave it there for today. Well, happy Friday to you. You enjoy your Friday. Hope the week went well. The weekend's here. Enjoy that too. Continue to stay safe and healthy. And above all, my friends, keep them between the ditches. So long.